Hello, my name is Darnell Parrington, and in this final assignment, I'll be reporting to management for Dren Star Productions. In this presentation, I'll be going over some financial information and financial history of the company thus far for Gemstar. We're going to start with our balance sheet. Here in our balance sheet, we have our total assets and our total liabilities, and I chose to highlight those areas with uh, current assets are at $52,533, and our liability is at close to 42,000. Profit and loss statement here. Total income is $11,400, and the expenses made for the year is a close to $7,000. And I chose to highlight those areas as well. Um, the statement of cash flow. Here are some of the activities that were made with the net operating activity. The net income for that is close to $5,000, and you'll see I highlight investing activities and financing activities as well. Excuse me. Um, Also, the only negative trend that I see is we spent a lot of money in investing activities. We need to somehow open the budget up because right now I have the budget and the chart of account at about $100. I feel like if I can stretch the budget at least $300 to $400 in each account, that'll give us some wiggle room in terms of spending more money for the top priority things, as far as investments and expenses. So I believe by stretching the budget, um, will give the company a little bit of money to spend. You know, and with companies, especially a new company like this, it takes money. You have to spend money to make money. So I believe in opening that budget a little bit more will definitely improve that. Some internal controls that I believe will also improve the company. Before I go over that, my working capital right now is at 5,800, and our current ratio is about at 3%. For a new company, that's not bad. We don't want to go any higher than that, so that'll also stabilize the company as well. So now we're gonna touch on the 5 internal controls to improve Gemstar. And these are the areas that, by improving these areas, will make the company better internally. I'll start with trial balances. Uh, the reason why I chose that is simply because, making sure the double entry accounting system is up to date, and also doing some daily and weekly calculations every week to making sure that finances and income is matching up what we supposed to have in the system. Documentation. Documentation is simply just making sure all our documents is lined up and then organized and in order, for all the financial transactions, invoices, expenses, all those reports are up to current where they're supposed to be. Um, Access control, making sure all our staff is updating their password information at least every 90 days. I believe by doing that, it will minimize um, fraud and threat activities to happen, and also hacking into our systems. So keeping our password and information up to date with 90 days, it will definitely prevent that. It's like least likely for those things to happen. Approval authority, just making sure, especially if we're receiving a large amount of income or a large amount of payments, we are getting approval through management to making sure that we're not, approving on a large amount of money without no consent, and making sure that this being double checked before allowing those payments to go through. And lastly, reconciliation. You know, just basically making sure the balances is matching up with what's supposed to be in the system. Um, you know, holding balances and creditors, not balances, excuse me, holding creditors accountable, making sure that they're making the appropriate payments that's supposed to be paid for the services, and making sure the bank information and all the information in terms of transaction is concerned is up to par and is accurate. What key terms and concepts I have learned about accounting? Um, Basically, I learned a little bit about uh, charts of accounts and how to put those in place. Um, those accounts, anything from assets to income coming in and going, uh, general ledger, making, sure you're recording everything you do financially is being recorded, kind of like a checkbook. If you have a personal checkbook, you making payments of that sort. You're recording it. You're just keeping a track of every expense you make. That's basically what a general ledger is. Um, also learn about long term, short term liabilities. Um, Other things as well that I learned, about QuickBooks. That's something that's new to me as well. Um, but yeah, I still want to learn, obviously, more about accounting because accounting is new to me. So um, as the time go on, the more information I received, and you know, um, but this concludes my presentation, and I hope all the information and stuff was understandable and accurate for you. Thank you.